Hey everybody, I hope everybody's well. Bit of a follow-up video, because obviously I was in Howell's workshop yesterday, and I mean, to be honest, it's really good to let you have a look round. I mean, they're limited to what areas they can let you look round, because there's obviously chemicals involved in chrome and stuff like that, but I thought we'd go through some at chrome. I thought obviously we'll pass on the full details so you know what who to contact if you want to like this doing. I mean, things like this are very important. Well, they're important to me because it's people like this that do keep older end of cars going. I mean, I know you haven't got chrome bumpers on a Cosy, you know, and stuff like that, and a Peugeot 109. I don't even know what numbers are them, but I've got a selection of stuff here on my bench, and as you can see, well, you'll probably see just from that distance. I mean, I'm trying to do a video that's like, well, just a quick round on it for you, you know. I mean, you can see chrome here. I mean, well, it's unbelievable. All stays for this mud guard over there. There's rear mud guard. There's this little. This is a grill off little Wolseley Hornet over there that I've been waiting for. They've been assembling it, and then there's a Zephyr bumper, and we've got some reverse lights for a Zephyr. Now these were in a state, but I'll be honest with you, what they've got out of them is like pretty smart. They've done a good job, because when I give them, I says, well, if they dissolve in acid, they dissolve, that's the end of the story. But they managed to keep them together and managed to get some plate on them, you know. So, I mean, mud guards, 120% as usual. I mean, I think they've triple plated these or whatever and stuff, you know, so, I mean, I put this WD on here because when you've had stuff like this done, any little reveal, all the little reveals like here, I mean, I'll show you on this one. You get areas like here, give them a spray with some WD-40 and get a bit of talcum powder and put it on and let it dry in. And what it'll do, it'll keep bit of WD in, because these edges, obviously they've been in other treatment and they will start to perry, they'll start to rust. You know, same on surface generally. If you give them a spray with WD, sprinkle them with talcum powder and leave them over winter if you like, if you're one of these who's storing stuff or locking stuff up and polishing it all the time, well, it'll keep any little bit of surface rust out of it, because you can still get it on stuff like this. Well, you will get it. If you're not at it, it's gonna do, because it'll be porous. So, I mean, this Zephyr bumper, well, you can see there. I'm going to get phone off in a minute and let you have a look, but I mean, well, what more can I say? You know, I mean, that's it. I mean, this grill, now this what in an unbelievable state. And I mean, you look at it now, I mean, they were all edges were a bit dodgy, a few bits and pieces, but don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna, there's a few little areas that, I mean, they've obviously tried their best, that I think I can just do a little touch better, so I will make a few tweaks, and you can get that with chroming, so don't go pulling faces, because sometimes your badges haven't been put on like right originally when they've got to them and stuff like that, and they've just refitted as they are, so just double check everything, all your fittings, because final little lettings, final little line-ups, but it makes all the difference, you know. I mean, they do a job of straightening blades out and everything. I mean, I can't remember if some of these were I think ones were buckled, but, well, it's lovely. And all, you know, everything's cleaned up. Guards, they've painted them silver. You know, I mean, it's lovely. It's all riveted together on this one. I mean, not jags on your Mac 2s and your Mac 1s, they're like tacked together. They're actually welded on. They're fused, well, brazed, I would say they are. And, but that's splendid. I mean, they've even done badge for me. So a little light badge there, that holds your light that lights up in it. Well, they've done all bright work for that little Hornet. So, I mean, well, one day with a bit of luck it will get done, and then that just clips back in there somehow or other. To be honest, I can't get my specs, so I better put my eyes on. There we go, and then that clips in, and then that's your light up. But absolutely, if you'd have seen this grill before, and it's a shame I didn't even do some bits. I mean, I can see they've been in here and they've done a little bit of brazing here and there. I can see what they've done, you know, there's a few little bits. It's probably part of body, but I mean, the thing is, the car's old, and obviously that's what's happened, and you're not going to find them, but the quality of this work is 120%, and that's why I've done video with them, and they're lovely people. I mean, Teresa, Ian, and then Richard. I mean, all nice people. And I met with a girl, I forgot her name now, but she's on video. And who just looks after quality control. But quality job, and I mean, I won't class them as cheapest, they're far from cheapest and they're at Walsall. But now it's worth the effort to go out and let them do it. But when you're doing out like this, I'm only giving you advice from my side, right? Make sure you know everything you've got and you've taken them. Make sure you try and make you send a list, and then Teresa, when she checks it in, or Richard or whoever's checking in on time, because you could get various people. I mean, you might meet here, Maya up there. He does a lot at Linishing and stuff like that. And make full list so you've got everything and you know where you're going. I mean, sometimes summary can take a bit of time, because I suppose it's like what else. I mean, this grill's took a while to do, but I'll be honest with you, I think assembly, I think that probably some of the lads in workshop have ducked it. I mean, they did used to have an old lad who I think he used to work 1 or 2 days a week, I can't remember. I think he was in his 80s, but I don't know if he's still there. So whether his build-up's been passed on, you don't know. But they've got to have somebody doing it. But I wanted to show you when it were all unwrapped like this. I mean, I'm not going to take mudguard out, I'm not going to undo this bumper bar, because I'll just call that at edges and it'll go on a job. You know, I mean, it is for a car, it's one of the cars I actually run. I mean, the one what's on, it had overriders at some time, so, and then I've took them off to make it standard and the show, so I just thought, I put a new one up back, so I thought I'd just do one up front, and then obviously I'll send them some more. Well, I'll try and get stuff like this done, because I mean, somebody's even commented on other video I've done from Ireland that there's nobody doing stuff like this from Ireland. Well, I'm pretty sure it won't be hard to send some stuff over to them from Ireland, and I'm sure you'd get like best sort of reception. But you saw the workshop, and it's so old school, it's unbelievable. She even telling me to mind step, but I mean, I'm used to being, I'm used to being in situations like that, because I'm saying myself, I'm from the same era, you know. I mean, obviously he's got quite a few classic cars, and they're showing me past, and he's just an old engineering type guy, you know. And he's like, I mean, Teresa, his missus is a lovely thing. And then, like Richard said on video, he came in, he wanted an hands-on role. He obviously didn't want to sit at the desk managing something, he wanted something right. So I'll get camera off now, then I'm going to show you a bit round, quality of chrome, and then that's my follow-up, and then there's all details here. So if you want to get in touch with him, that's it. So come on, let's have a look round. I mean, we'll do this bumper end. Well, I don't need to send them more. You can just see reflection. Well, it's perfect. And it wasn't the world's best bumper, this one. I think it was just a random one I took to them, and everything's alright, you know. I mean, these mudguards, well, CB750, well, they're out of this world. You know, they've done every job of them. They've done a proper job. Everything's right. I mean, rear one. And it's obviously been well plated up, because you can see they fill most of the discrepancies in and that, you know, so it stays. Stuff like this is, well, it isn't cheap now, for a simple reason. These people are having to do this work, you know, and there's a lot of work involved in it. And well, this girl, I mean, well, I'll be honest with you, what more are you going to say? You know, just look at it. Because I mean, all stuff's been done for that Wolseley. I mean, what I tend to find I do with these, like when they bolt up to a valance here, like I'll go right edge, I'll tend to put like a little black foam on. I know it wasn't like that when it was new, I know they were like they were, but I just like these sort of details, because obviously that goes onto your bonnet and it comes down. All I try and do is stop any hard edges. But like I said, when you get into areas like this, you may have a little bit of adjusting to do. You can see how they've salvaged these rails, as I've just mentioned, and they've got them together. Well, don't be surprised if you've got a little bit of tweaking, because you probably don't even know. It might have come in both your car if you're doing a project. And there you have it. That's their full details. So I hope this follow-up video has been worth it for you, and if you like stuff like, well, there's going to be more stuff. I've told you about this. I'm going to start going through it all and pass on who's what, who's not. I think next one you've got coming through is regarding heat exchangers. Well, your matrixes for your heating, your radiators, stuff like that. Lad who's big into that, who does a lot of work for me. So I'm just passing on some more information. So give us a like if you like video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to get involved in this knowledge I'm trying to pass on. And pass a comment if you want some more knowledge from me, and I'll gladly give it to you. And if you want some chrome plating done properly, well, I mean, to be honest, these are the people, really. You know, they're at Walsall, a little bit far away, but, well, they are from me. I mean, they might not be from you, but I'll leave it at that. Take care, everybody, and bye for now, and thanks for watching. Thank you.